Hey everybody, first of all, Happy New Year's. I hope everyone had an awesome year and will continue to have a great one starting 2015, which will be either now or in a couple of hours whatever the time is when you are watching this video or whenever I get it uploaded. Yeah. I think this is my 100th video on this channel. I think it's quite an accomplishment for me knowing that I haven't really accomplished anything, so I think it's just pretty cool to do a kind of a New Year's message thingy for um as the 100th celebratory. Yeah, anyways, getting to the point, this video might be a little bit long. Gonna mention some things and bring up some things, but yeah, it's gonna be a little bit long, but just bear with me. It all sort of ties up together in the end. Um, Not to buzzkill the New Year's festivities and jolly mentality and all that shit, but I just wanted to personally say that the past year or so has been probably the most life changing period to date. I'm only 21, so that's not really saying much. There's a shit ton of uh, you know shit uh, coming my way, and I'm still relatively young, so there's going to be a lot of ups and downs in the future. But yeah, like I said, the past year has been so far not necessarily the worst time, but probably the hardest time to cope with because it was so new. But not to sound selfish, but like, who else hasn't had shit in their life? Uh, like, I guess the general gist of this video is to really thank everyone, um, just for supporting me and being there for me in my time of need. As some of you may know, I'm not going to go into specific details of what actually happened, but around a year ago, a little past a year now, a couple months, some shit happened, and the trauma of it sort of carried on to the majority of 2014. I got scared to go outside, got scared to meet people. I just wanted to be left alone, like I couldn't eat properly. I lost interest in many things, and, just was so afraid that I stopped living life for quite some time. If that makes any sense, because that shit just didn't make. Anyways, with the recent fall semester, as probably the ones watching this, as most of you may know, I skipped a lot of classes, not because I was just lazy, but like, well, maybe I was lazy. I stopped caring for the degree, the completion. My interest for the film industry became non-existent because I had no particular skills in the film industry, as most of you have heard. Have heard I have no interest in film. Yeah, it's just like, I see myself and there's not really anything that I'm particularly good at. Like there's like, sound, camera, grips and electric, aiding, management, producing. Like I don't see myself in any of those roles. So, like in the past 3 years of film industry, I just stopped losing interest, kept losing interest, and I was close to giving up because I wasn't gonna enter the workforce. I wasn't gonna enter like any post-production houses. The degree really didn't mean anything to me at that point. Nor was I really interested in working in a huge crew, because being the introvert that I am, I don't like being in huge groups. Just small, concise, people that I know can get things done much faster, or even work by myself. Like that's completely fine. I was pretty close to quitting university, but had not been for the amazing friends and family members that actually give a damn about my well-being, I probably wouldn't have made it through that fall semester. I want to mention names. I want to thank these people specifically. I will probably will after this video, but I can't mention any names here because there's so many of you who actually helped me. Even if it's just like asking me how I'm doing, things like that, like it actually meant a lot. Even if it was through obligations or just because you're just nice and you're just caring, but like whether it is or it wasn't, actually meant a lot, and I want to thank you guys for that because some people actually care like how I'm doing, and that actually kept me staying a little bit in a sense. And besides, I want to mention people's names, but there's just too many people I have to thank, and there's for too many different things that I'm thankful for, and it just wouldn't do justice just specifically name like, oh hey, this person, da 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 da. Oh yeah, thanks. No, no, no. It's like you guys know. Like if you're watching this video, you're one of the people that I want to thank. Um, you guys know who you are. Just take my word for granted that like you are one of the people that I'm thanking. Um, just to list out some examples, one of the people I want to thank, there was one friend that, on many occasions would text me or call me during the times when I would miss a class or skip, you know, not, yeah. It wasn't necessarily like a wake up call. Yo, it's like, oh man, I realized how bad I was doing in school. I should come. No, no, it was like what that friend kept me from doing is quitting school altogether. I was like literally this close to just failing everything, giving up on life. But that friend kept me from going past that borderline. So I want to thank that one friend. Uh, you're probably not watching this video, or yeah, but yeah, just say thanks. I didn't do a complete 180 with my life, but it did keep me from quitting, and only losers quit. Yes, low blow. Um, like the thing that surprised me a lot is that I didn't really do things, or the way I interacted with my classmates in the past couple years. I'd say I wouldn't really have done anything as exceptional to consider myself a good friend to my other friends. I mean, like I know a lot of people, they're all good friends, but I don't consider myself to be a good friend in their list of friends. So the fact that this person actually cared, like how I was doing, like worried about me failing or not, or just my health in general, actually, like I said, it surprised me, and it meant quite a lot, because like at first it just came out of nowhere. I didn't know if it was like out of obligations, or but then and then I just stopped caring what their motives were, and then I was just glad that somebody actually gave a damn about me passing together with that person. So I just want to say thank you one more time. I probably would have skipped the rest of the semester had it not been for this person. I really needed that push. On a side note though, I did end up getting D in two classes. This is film school, guys. You can't really get D's in anything, but I managed to get D's. I think that's technically a pass. If I have to do extra work, I'll do it. I mean, like I did skip quite a number of classes. I really didn't give a damn about those two classes. I was reckless, I know, but I'm really happy that I did pass. It was a wake-up call to, just for the spring semester that's coming up, just pass, get the degree, and do whatever the hell you want to do, right? But one of the class was math, as some of you may know, the shitty math class that teaches you, essentially grade 6 and 7 math. I'm not even kidding. Oh no, not grade 6 and 7, more like 8 and 9, 9 and 10-ish. Like it was really easy, and I came from an Asian background. Math was relatively easy to understand, and this was like mid high school level for level 300 course. It was pretty easy, so I just didn't care about it. I skipped 10 or 11 classes. You're like, holy shit, 10 or 11 classes, man. It's like, and then I skipped three in the beginning, around starting like weeks 3 or 4, and then the teacher said, I asked the teacher, it's like, hey, I'm worried about the like the attendance thing, because some teachers actually mark whether you're absent or not, and some teachers actually kick you out of the course if you're three absences, or if you're absent 3 times without a legitimate excuse. So I was worried. So I talked to her, and she said she doesn't take attendance. And I'm like, holy shit! And then I just started skipping. Like she didn't care, I didn't care. So what was the point? I'll just pass the class. So yeah, 10 or 11 classes. Essentially, I think I skipped a lot more. So that's about 5 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 classes a week. And like like it's not that I stopped caring. I did 99% of these, and one assignment I missed because I wasn't there for the previous 2 weeks, and I didn't get the memo that we had an assignment to. I didn't even bother checking online. So then one class last drove. He's like, "Oh yeah, did you guys finish assignment 5?" I'm like, "What the fuck, everybody? Oh shit, it's 10%." And but then that was it. I did all the projects and everything. The 25% final. Oddly enough, I did study for it. I spent 5 hours studying the morning before, and then I slept, and then I woke up, and I didn't get the memo that the exam took place in the morning period. I thought it was in the afternoon, starting at 1, like our regular classes. So by the time I woke up, which was around 10 or 11, like an hour before I had to catch the bus, I wouldn't have been there on time, so I missed it. Yeah, funny story. But it is 25%, so technically, I mean, like, yeah. But as I've told you, I got D in that class, so that means, it's like 50 to 59%, I think. That's a D. So that means I've still passed, and that's it. It'll all make sense with it later. Just let me ramble on for a second. The other class was a visual theory, Michael Toma. Some of you may know. It's not the fact that that class was boring that I skipped it. It was more just because of my mentality at the time, just wanting to quit school. Like being an introvert, like I not a big fan of socializing. I mean, I like socializing, but only when I am capable of socializing and have energy to do so. Like even seeing people at friends, or not seeing people, seeing friends at schools or just anywhere, like even once a day is like even for like a couple hours is just really, really exhausting. I don't know if you guys can understand that. You have to be an introvert to sort of understand that thing. Like I can't. Like this is why I just don't hang out. Like it's just like even like school, like the amount of effort I have to put in to socialize is retardedly exhausting, even though I don't talk much or do anything. But yeah, but then things like that, like with the whole trauma thing, like I stopped caring, stopped wanting to go outside, just got lazy, didn't care about school, and that was my main motivation to skip Michael Thomas' class. Math class was just entirely different. Like I didn't give a damn about that class. I knew I was gonna pass anyways, and I passed. Holy shit! But yeah, long story short, I'm glad I passed both those classes, and like I said, that one friend that actually called me or texted me just to remind me, like, he's like, hey, we have a test coming. You know about that? It's like, hey, next like 2 weeks from now, we have like an assignment due. It's like, are you ready? Like, do you have a group and everything? It was like that was just probably like one of the main things that actually kept my me together with school. So why am I rambling on about my troubles? This is where I started transition into this YouTube channel that you're probably watching from, that I started this late summer in 2014. Not wanting to be in the film industry, I said, hey, I love video games. I should merge with that community and try to, get some e-fame going, try to entertain people. I love playing games. I could do montages, I could do all sorts of things. I think it's an underrated community. Like, esports, like they're, um, rising in terms of presence in the social norm now. And like as technology evolves, our like freaking I don't know what that word is, but like like I think the gaming community is very underrated at the moment, and I want to sort of do something that could help me build a presence. That's why I started this channel. Um, like besides from that though, like I think when I started it, like I wasn't inspired to do anything at the time, and like kind of tying it with the film industry, like my only skills that I would confidently say is in editing. Like I love making troll videos and everything, but like, how does that real shit? I'm going tangent for a second. How does no? Let me rewind back. So, like with the channel, I just started off with playing games I want to play. I didn't really do it for the people. Like I didn't have an audience at the time, obviously. Like I didn't just play the games I want to play. Have a couple of friends watch it, see their reactions, and that's pretty much what I lived for the past for the most of summer. I took on some requests like Alien Isolation. You know who you are. Five Nights at Freddy's. Fuck that game. I'm not playing that game. It was fun. Just being able to sort of entertain my friends. Like they say, hey, I want to see you play this game. I play the game. with just how I ever play, and they watch it. They tell me, they laugh and all that mumbo jumbo, and that makes me happy because I was able to entertain them. That was the purpose of these videos. Um, it was it felt good because it was not only was productive, but it felt like I had a purpose. With like I just make videos and people enjoy it. Like there's no other reward than having people enjoy it and telling you that they enjoyed it. There's nothing better than that. But of course in today's age, e-fame, online presence, it's not as easy as it was 3 to 5 years ago. Like PewDiePie's got like I don't know how many subscribers he has now. It doesn't matter. Because he started the whole bandwagon thing with really commentating and playing horror games, seeing candid reactions. Not as good now, but like now everybody's trying to copy him. Everybody's making fake account. It's just like even though I'm trying to be original, at the same time I'm not. Like I started doing playthroughs. Like that's been done to death and everything. Um, and there's just too much competition now. But then this is where my documentary class comes in. Thank God it films. Thank God I didn't, like skip that many classes in that class this fall semester. Thank God I didn't quit school, right? So as most of you are aware, I made the Superboy documentary and Aquaman documentary. If you haven't seen it, just watch it. It's like a couple minutes. It's pretty funny in my opinion. Subjective. I don't even know if they can be classified as documentaries. But sorry, you know, like sort of going back again with the whole film industry thing. Like I said, I didn't have any particular skills. I didn't know why I was studying it. That just made me lose motivation. But this class brought up an opportunity for me to make a project, so I made those documentaries. And the main gist of it is that I used the one skill that I can confidently say that I do have. Wow. Sorry, my vocabulary in English is just terrible. Okay. Just editing, with a trolling sense, making just quick edits, funny jokes, smarky remarks, all that mumbo jumbo. It was just fun, and I actually got to apply it in a. Shit, I just got a message. Sorry. Just it was fun, and I love the feedback I got from my colleagues. I think the first one I showed it twice simply because it was too fast. They didn't understand the jokes. They didn't want to watch it again. But like no matter what the reason was, I got to show mine twice, man. Not everybody showed theirs twice, and I felt really happy. I got the little, I got the giggles and good feedback, and it was just really good because it's like, man, I got so many good reactions and feedback from these two small projects than I've gotten from any other project, and I did this all by myself. And at that point, it was like, this is what I'm capable of. Everybody gave me honest feedback for something that I put many, many hours into the day before it was due. And, I was just really passionate about the projects. Like, I thought it was just going to be something I did for school, but then everybody came up with ideas um, like one guy said that I should try doing, like, am I interested in doing, like, characters from movies? Like movie characters, or am I doing like novel characters, or like other video game characters, other not just comics? Because all I've been doing, Aquaman, Superboy so far. My next one might be like Kingdom Hearts or something, but that's a pretty big, ambitious title. Anyways, back on. Sorry, keep getting tangent. My mind's just going. Some complimenting on the edits, time, just everything. It was great. Like, just like if I had quit school, I probably wouldn't have met these people and gotten the chance to make this project and get honest feedback for it and get good feedback for it that'll help me motivate the direction of my channel. But being naive, I honestly think I have a chance at having a strong online presence, e-fame, with these type of documentaries that I'm making. And I love making them. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I laugh at my own jokes, even though I laugh at it, and other people might not laugh at it or get it. Like the RKO one. Not a lot of people might not understand it, but I think the end result is that, you know, like they have a good time. Maybe they don't care about the characters, maybe they don't learn about it. Maybe if I can just sort of, well, I guess from a professional standpoint, maybe if they remember the characters for next time, or maybe just like sort of learn who they are in a brief sense, and just overall enjoy the video, then I've done my job. That's my reward. I don't care for anything else as long as they just have a good time. That's the purpose of my videos. Um, it takes a lot of time to research. Like all little kinks. Like I'm not gonna like I didn't make up anything that I said about the Aquaman Superpoint. Maybe like one or two things, but like just small jokes. But like everything else, just a lot of research. Writing down the script that I'm gonna narrate with, that takes a lot of time, simply because I have to compress everything to make sure that it's in a consumable matter and size for people who are not familiar with the characters. That just takes a lot of time too. And adding jokes in there that I think are funny, but also other people might think are funny as well. But the other thing that takes a lot of time is keyframing. I love keyframing, but it just takes a lot of time. If you don't know what keyframing is, then just search it up. Help yourself. I'm not explaining what keyframing is. That looks badass too. And if people are just watching and can enjoy it, then it's just worth. Sorry, got tangent again. If you're listening at this point, you're probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Like, start going from troubles to like future interests, and who knows where I'm gonna go with this. But just hear me out. Just hear me out. I brought up many things, but yeah, as I've said in the beginning, the main gist of my rambling is to thank everyone who have supported me and is still doing so. I can list a lot of people right now that have shown me like even the slightest bit of interest. Like that for me, that's considered support because it's not like oh no, no. It's just like these people like they encouraged me to make more. They gave me ideas. They gave me advices. They gave me, just feedback, not from classes, but like outside. It's like, hey man, I watched this. I was thinking maybe you could try this and that. It might turn out, but like even the slightest things, like those things I consider support, and I really appreciate that because it's just people who actually give a damn about what I do. And that means a lot. I can't really explain it in words, but like even by simply watching this video right now, you guys, I consider you guys to be very supportive because you guys are the people that actually do watch my stuff with yeah. Sorry. Um let's see. I wrote down the general gist of things that I was gonna mention because there's a ton of shit. I think I'm like 25 minutes. Uh yeah, it's just like a lot of friends or it's just like maybe like one or two friends at first, and I think it's just I don't expect to get famous until like 5 years. I'm gonna give myself a lot of time and be realistic with the amount of competition these days. But then the only audience I have right now are those friends, and if I can at least entertain those friends in some way, then that's all I need. Like I don't have to go out of my way, self-advertise on every single video, every single forum website, and like, hey guys, like subscribe. Like, I'm not a thirsty 10-year-old COD player. It's just guys, just watch my videos and just enjoy it. That's all I ever ask for. Like I know the ones at the first, I know like the first couple videos, the ones where I played Spider-Man were pretty bad. Um, Quality, commenting, everything wise. But I think, this is just one of those things. Like I think, like solo commentating is a lot harder than people actually think. Because at first I didn't know what the hell to talk about. But now, like when I'm playing the game or just going on a rant about something, it just comes so naturally. And I think it's just like just for me, or that's what I think, and I think it just gets comfortable over time, and it just comes with practice, and it just doesn't sound awkward. Because I think at the same time, the people following you know kind of what your tone of voice is, your or like how sarcastic you are, like just how you talk on an everyday basis, and with that, they can appreciate and understand all the little side kinks that you put when you're commentating. Sorry, tangent again. You know, and oh, another point. Like, a like or comment or subscribing. I know I've mentioned that in a couple videos, like at the end, kind of like what everybody else is like. Oh yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comments. No, I like the idea at first, kind of, sort of reminding them that, or as like a self reminder, sort of like a self advertising thing. But in the end, all I need are views. It doesn't matter how many views, as long as like there's at least one person watching. at the moment. Like that's more than enough because it's like I'm not thirsty for likes. I was before or comments, but then now it's like I don't expect anything. If you guys like the video, then that means a lot because that means I've actually made something exceptional. Is that even the right word? Whatever. That means I made something good enough to deserve that like. It's a simple click, and if you guys like the video, that actually means a lot. And if you guys commented and just, even comment like, oh, like, great video, man. Oh, yeah, that part was funny, then it's like, not only does it show me that you actually watched the video, but it, like, just tells me that, like, it's not something you're just brushing off to the side. Like, I actually put a lot of time to the majority of these videos, and for you guys to actually give me feedback or any kind of confirmation that like you guys watched it besides just from simple views, because like you could watch it and just like turn it off like 10 seconds later, but if you guys actually like it and comment it, then I like half the things I'm talking about right now, it's like I can't really explain it in words. Yeah, you know like getting any kind of support at all from my channel, which doesn't excel in anything particular yet, is, to put it in simple terms, just amazing. Like it's just amazing. Like I know I asked quite a while ago to most of you that, hey, can you guys subscribe to my channel? Can you guys follow my Facebook page? I was like I said, a thirsty 10-year-old COD player looking for likes. Hey, you guys like my channel? Yeah, subscribe, yeah. But it's like, I look back and now I kind of wish I didn't do that. But then at the same time, I'm amazed just how much support I have received, because you guys didn't ask or care what content I was making. You guys, being good friends, were just willing to click that one single button, following, like, or subscribe and support me. I, yeah, you guys were just willing to go out of your way without asking me if I was making content for your guys' preferences and all that. I mean, not all of you who actually follow me actually watch my content, but it's just awesome that the support is there in any kind of way. And I think that's, like I said, like it's just amazing, because it's like I haven't done anything to deserve this kind of support. I haven't done anything to help your guys' projects, or do anything favorable. And just to receive that kind of help unconditionally is, I don't know, I said amazing so many times. I'm gonna try to find a different word. It's just amazing. Like, you guys are fucking awesome. Like, I want to say thanks again, because it actually means a lot to me that I know that I have really good friends out there who would help in the slightest way possible. It doesn't matter. It's like asking for a donation, a cent or $100. It doesn't matter, as long as you guys are willing to donate. As an example, like, it just goes a long way. Like, it's the thought that counts, really. And the fact that you guys are supporting my biggest project to date, this channel, I actually want to go far with this channel, and just having any kind of support in the beginning with this competition being realistic is great. Wow, that was very anticlimactic, because great is not necessarily the best word to put there. But yeah, you know, it's just cool how far I managed to come in the past 5 months, 5 months, 5 months ish. Yeah, July, 5 months. I can't count. At first it was just friends following me, and then, like, without even me having to ask, I started getting, like, some strangers outside my social circle to follow my channel. And it's just surprising. It's like, how do they see my video? How do they find my videos outside all the, or through all the other videos that are already on there that have more views, more followers, more online presence? How do they find my videos? And I don't know how. Maybe I did something, maybe I self-advertised somewhere, but the fact that those people were able to, or willing to click that subscribe button or like the video, just, again, shows me that there's a lot of people in the world that I can impress, a lot of people in the world that I can entertain besides for my friends. I just have to find a way how. I want to know how, I want to learn how. And yeah, and it's like those people like I said, like the friends that I'm talking to you guys right now, like they're supporting me too, and it's just crazy just how much I'm learning with this channel and the experiences that I'm going through. Some of you would even personally message me from time to time saying, "Oh, hey man, this moment was great," or "Yeah, that face expression you made, yeah," or like, "What the hell were you doing there, Duck? It was so obvious. Why are you going all that mumbo jumbo?" Like just even personal messages, man. Like, it's not that I hate it. It's just like I'm not making anything, unique or crazy that nobody has ever seen, but then I'm getting some kind of response for it. I probably mentioned this a million times by now, but like just any kind of feedback just gets me motivated to put more effort into the next videos, increase production value, simply because the friends that are watching this video are probably the only audience that actually do watch my videos. Sorry, I didn't word that right. Yeah, they're my you guys are my main audience, and you guys are the ones I want to entertain. And any kind of feedback just helps me remind me that, or I don't know, it's like the simple compliments, things like that. It's just like it's like my reward, of course. Like, I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm doing it out of my own time, and like, you guys watching is more than enough. But then if you guys compliment and everything, it's just like I'm really grateful for that. So thank you one more time, if I hadn't said it enough. Like, and another point, I know a couple of you have asked if I would like, shit, got sidetracked for a second. And a couple of you asked and offered if I would like an intro made. It's like, hey man, do you want me to like make an intro for you? I could do something real quick, or like, cover photos, profile photos. I need to make a new one. But like, whether it was out of obligations or just out of compassion, is that the right word? Or just simply because you're being nice to me. You know, I'm probably gonna take it for granted. Probably gonna take you up on these offers. Anything to raise my production value is welcome. And whether or not what the motives were at the time, whether or not you were serious about helping me with my channel or not, I just want to say thank you again, because it's definitely more rewarding than saying, "Oh, hey man, nice video." Yeah. I mean, it's just like you guys like, no matter what the motives were, you guys are willing to help with me with my channel, like the channel that I'm passionate about, and that actually, I just can't describe half this shit in words, man. It's just great, the amount of support that I'm actually getting, and that I've accumulated in the past, like almost half a year, is simply just. Sorry to go on a extremely long rant. I know I just got tangent everywhere, but if you're still watching this video and listening to me at this point and have endured throughout the entire speech, I'm still not done yet. I'm like halfway there. Sorry. Then you're one of the few people I can probably name. I know I can list a certain amount of people that know that watch all my content, and I really appreciate it. Um, this is sorry, I'm gonna go on another rant here. Um, One of you brought up, this was a close friend of mine. He brought up that, not bluntly, more like a just somewhere between blunt and subtle. He kind of brought up the fact that I don't have a chance at this whole e-theme thing, simply because it's not realistic. I mean, look at PewDiePie, look at Markiplier, look at the Rad Brad, Game Grumps, everybody. Look at them, look at everybody. And I know, like, with the competition nowadays, is realistically there's a lot of competition. But what's the point if there's no competition? Like, otherwise it wouldn't really be a thing. Um, Basically, he said that I have to worry about my career. I have to worry about being financially stable. And then I said, fuck it, man. Like, I honestly felt offended, because not only is this a close friend, but then, I know the risks I'm taking. I know what I'm capable of, what I can achieve. Maybe understatement or overstatement, whatever it is. But yeah, it's like if you like, if that person is watching this video, then I just want to say, just who the hell cares, man? Like, just do it. Because, like, why do artists exist? Why do musicians play music? Like, I consider myself an artist. Like, these videos are my medium. The editing is my medium. Like, the outlet is online videos. And that's it. That's my art. Like like the documentaries, like that was all me. Or trying to sound confident, trying to be modest, but like I know the gaming videos aren't really creative, but like the just the other small creative stuff that I've done, like that's just me as an artist. This is how I use my artistic. No, sorry. Yeah, like this is my art. Like these videos I make, like this is my project. These are my projects, and like sorry, you know, like I love trolling videos, man. Making edits, making people laugh. Like, and I'm pretty sure more than half of all the artists in the world don't do it for the money, don't do it for to become financially stable. They do it simply because they want to share with the rest of the world the gifts and talents they have. Like I know a lot of my friends, like filmmakers, they're so talented. Like they all come up with their own little different stories. It's just like not just story wise, but like their ability to maybe light a scene or use camera techniques or do anything creative or become like the backbone of a crew. I mean, that's not really being an artist, but like shit, I just got tangent again. I lost my but yeah, it's just like just using film as an example. Of course, not everybody's going to be like the next big director, next big like Hollywood star or anything. It's just like there's competition everywhere we go. And as an artist, it's just like, yeah, like I want to be an artist, man. Like, why the hell would you not be an artist? Like I have all these ideas in my head. I want to see them come to life. I want to make them, and I can make them, which is why I'm doing it right now. I'm not gonna settle down for some labor work simply because it's financially safe, financially stable, and it's because this is the one big thing I want you to go home with if you're watching this home. It's just like I'm not gonna work in like some boring ass job for money simply because it's what society wants me to do. I know it's a lot easier said than done. Like, but I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do and worry about being stable when I need to worry about being stable. Out of all artists and musicians in the world, just two examples, maybe like less than 3 or 4% actually get a shot or get an opportunity to hit the big leagues. But like it's not just them. Like you look at all the other jobs out there. Let's look at some of the other jobs, major, big name, generic jobs like scientists, doctors, lawyers, engineers, businessmen. You look at all of them, and not everybody who pursues those careers makes it into the careers, but yet we do it. We strive for it. I can't explain why. It's just like, you know, you want to do something, you got to do it. Like, just, um, shit. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I don't want to offend this person, but to be blunt, I think you are a serious tool if the fear of becoming broke or financially unstable is stopping you from achieving your goals and dreams. In today's day and age, we have all these resources. I'm lucky to have, you know, the amount of support here in Vancouver and where I live. There's a lot of opportunities, and I'm taking advantage of most of them. But like I said, there's a lot of resources and chances here that we can utilize to our own advantage. You just gotta find a way, because there is one. Like, there's no other way to live life, in my opinion. Like, sure, like, there's that mentality, oh yeah, you just gotta get a financially stable job and support your family. Yeah, but that's when you get a family. Dude, like, I'm still 21. I'm still a kid, man. I'm gonna achieve my goals and dreams. If that doesn't work, I'm still gonna be doing it. Like, I'm just gonna say this one last time, man. I'm striving to be in the 3 to 4%. Like, there's nothing else I'd rather be doing than striving for greatness. It's not really being great, but it's like being, uh, I guess in my opinion, or for my example, it's not really like, oh yeah, the next PewDiePie. It's just like being in that 3 to 4% for me means that I have a strong online presence to entertain as many people as I can because I think I am capable of entertaining these people with my content. Not all my content right now, but in the future content, yes. The money comes later. Like I want to support my family, like my parents, I want to send them to retirement, things like that. I could do that with a daytime job. But as a career, this is what I want to be doing, and I'd rather not be doing anything else right now at the moment. Sure, it's going to take many years. Like I said, I'm going to give myself 5 years for a start into the online e-fame thing. Like I think that's being realistic. That'll give me a lot of time to develop a lot of projects, experiment with how people online react with what, work with the change in the internet because internet's always changing. There's always social norms that kids nowadays always do differently. Twerking. There's just too many things, and like yeah, 5 years. Like by then, I mean like during the 5 years, I'll have a daytime job. Be financially stable if that's what you're thinking. Of course, I'm gonna have money. Gotta earn money to live. I can't do anything without money. That sucks. It's a shit in it's a shitty thing about this world, man. Different people are gonna meet different bumps on the road, but who really gives a shit what other people do? Just there's nothing stopping you from doing what you want to do. So just go out there and really do what you want to do. Because if you're watching this video, then you're one of the people who have been blessed living in a world where you have opportunities. You just go. Like if you want to cook, go cook. If you want to draw, just go draw. Like I'm fully aware of the resident challenges I'm taking by saying, oh yeah, I want to, career in online presence, YouTube. Like for most people, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't think it's realistic, but it is realistic now, just because of the changes and times that internet's is evolving into. And I'm truly grateful for my supporting family and friends that I know will help me when shit goes down. Anyways, yeah. I shit, this is a long video. I hope you guys are still watching. Yeah. This much longer than I had anticipated, but the feels are pretty real right now, and just let me ramble on about everything before I forget the major points and have to sort of add in like an extra edit in there or whatever or however this video goes. And I'm just not trying to journal my life where it is now at the end of 2014, but maybe I can just inspire some of you guys to just just do what you want, man. Just do what you want. It's easier said than done, but that's pretty much it. That's how you live life. Just do what you want. Like, don't sell yourself short. Don't limit your goals and dreams. Like, if you want to be president, like, it's a possibility. People are being presidents. If other people can be presidents, why can't you be president? If other people are being famous, why can't you be famous? You gotta just work hard for it. Easier said than done, yes. But there are gonna be people who support you no matter what. Like your family. I don't know if your family is not supportive, but yeah, there are gonna be people who support you. Like not everyone is gonna be happy, but the majority are going to be more than willing to help you achieve your goals. In return, you just help them achieve their goals. And I know that by experience with my life and through this channel. With the amount of with the amount of with the amount of support I've gotten for this channel, that's the basis where I'm speaking from. I figured out what I want to do after my life. 3 years into film school, not really wanting to be in film school in the beginning. I just wanted to edit. Just hated all the stupid little side roles, like, freaking, I can't list any locations manager. Fucking hated that. I just didn't utilize my skills, my full potential, and for me it was just a waste of time because it was a stressful job. But then it's because of those dumbass side jobs that I was able to get a clear sense of what I actually wanted to do. I probably I think I entered the first 2 years in film school just doing a variety of things because I didn't have any idea. But I look back now, it's like I'm thankful that I actually did those things because now I just want to edit my own videos. Like I want to make my own content, do everything myself. Again, being the introvert that I am. And the superhero documentaries that opened up a whole lot of possibilities that I could do. Grateful for that too. If I had quit school after first year, losing interest right away, I probably would not have met the amazing people that probably are watching this video right now, and the amazing teachers, and just the support. That support that I've gotten the past year has been overwhelming, and I am truly grateful for that. Like, just one more. Is that one more point? Maybe like a couple more points. Shit, a couple more points. Just like I think I see this problem in a lot of people. It's like this whole thing is gonna be easier said than done, but like your life is not written out in a textbook. You have to make it yourself, and there's no better way than getting out there and trying a bunch of new things. Like, I just listed some examples like go to school, go traveling, try multiple jobs, join workforces, like army or like, yeah, the army is a great example. You know, like draw, cook, build, disassemble, just try a lot of things. Like, sure, it's may not be fun. If it's not fun, then you know that you're never gonna do it again. But how the hell do you know if you have never tried it? Um, just try a bunch of things because the experience is gained from trying as many things as possible really narrows down what you really like and could possibly open up new things that you could like or be interested in. Now, that's just my way of thinking, and it actually did work for me. There's so much shit you could be doing, so while you still have the time and youth, go do those things. And then when the time comes for you to be worried about being financially stable, yeah, you get the point. You get the point. Live out life to its full potential, whether good or bad, because that is the only way you'll learn what you really want to be happy with. I think that's the main key thing that I want you guys to leave with. Well, this turned into like a whole preach thing. Now that I think about it, but just be happy with what you're doing. Like with living in a first world country, there's just so many things that we could do, right? Don't be forced to do anything that you don't want to because we have a choice. There are consequences, but yes, what choice does not come with risks or consequences? Like there's so many things we could do, so just do it. Just do the things that you are like if you're gonna career in something for the rest of your life, just choose one thing you're gonna be happy with. Like of course there's the issue with money, but money always finds its way. You always find your way to money. So just don't worry about it. Just do what you want. Live with life with no regrets. The definition of YOLO, you only live once. No, like not do stupid shit, but seriously just do the shit that you want to do, your heart is telling you to do. Like if you're becoming a lawyer because it'll get you a lot of money, but you're not happy with it, then why do it? Like if you instead of a lawyer you want to draw, then just draw. Become an artist. That's it. Simple. A lot of work, a lot more work required, but it's simple. You'll be happier. And if you're not happy, then why bother, right? Just to wrap this whole thing up, I know this whole thing was incredibly long. Sorry to, shit, it's almost like an hour. Fuck. Oh, shit. Uh, on a serious note, though, I haven't done anything to deserve the amount of respect and support from my friends, but all I can say is that I truly thank you guys for being awesome and amazing. Because if not for you guys, I probably would not be anywhere by now. I met a lot of people in the past 3 years, 3.5 years in university, and every one of them is just so. I mean, not all of them. Most of the ones that I got to know are pretty amazing and cool. So I thank you guys again. I guess I should have saved this message for or kind of divide it into two. Do like a Thanksgiving one and do like a whole preach thingy some other time. Anyways, I just ask that you guys keep following me and keep watching my content. That's all I ask for. You don't have to like or comment, but simply just watch it. Just like if when I check my videos and there's like a if there's like a zero views on a video, then I get pretty sad. Like even if it's just one person, like just clicking on it and just seeing a couple seconds of it, then that's it. That's all I need. That's all I'm expecting right now. I know I'm not famous. I'll get there one day. But yeah, and this is kind of a terrible transition, but with that, I hope all of you have a great 2015. Have a safe 2015. Just have a memorable year, because I know for most of us we're going to be graduating from film school. hopefully we all graduate on time. I know one friend was really worried he wasn't going to graduate on time. He could just take an extra elective or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think 2015 is going to be like no other. I think a lot of people are going to find many new opportunities and life-changing experiences, whether good or bad. So just, be careful with what you do. Be aware of the consequences and the dangers that, the world holds. Um, don't limit yourself because society thinks that you belong in this area. Sorry if that didn't make any sense. Just there's so many chances to just, get out there and be who you are supposed to be. Like even if you don't know that, you work for it. That's all you do. And just yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Happy New Year's, everybody, and I will see you whenever I see you. Thanks for watching, guys. I know this was a really long video, um, but that's pretty much it. Just wrap 2014. Get ready for 2015. I'm gonna work hard on my channel, come up with new documentaries. New Year's resolution bullshit. That shit never comes true. Like, oh yeah, work out every day, or get a new girlfriend. No, 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 that shit just doesn't work. It's just my note for you guys is to just, be who you want to be. I'm thankful for the people who are letting me be who I want to be because, I want to do YouTube fame and channel and shit. So you guys are actually supporting me get there. It's a start more than I could ever ask for, and I'm thankful. And as for you guys, if you guys ever need support, just call me out. I'd be more than willing to pay back all the support you guys have given me in the past couple of years. So, and yeah, thanks everybody.